Alright, so summary lang, 3 chapters, we talked about the basic concept of life insurance, diba? In the first chapter. Second chapter, we talked about the different plans, iba't ibang plans na meron, particularly for the permanent plan, the term plan. And then, yung third chapter, we talked about the riders. Ano yung pwedeng add on sa mga plans. No? So next few chapters, we'll talk about provisions. Ano yung mga pwede mong gawin, hindi pwede gawin, etc. etc. From the application process, the risk selection, sabihin the application process, until dun sa part na meron na akong plan, ano yung paano ko i-settle, paano pag ayaw ko na, yung mga ganon, pag-uusapan natin yun later. Okay, so pag-usapan naman natin risk selection. So ano ba yung risk selection? So ang objective natin is to determine the classification of risk considered by a life insurance company evaluating applicants. So, di ba, pinag-usapan natin kanina, insurability, pwede ba ito ma-insured, hindi ba ito pwede ma-insured, ano yung ano. So this is where the risk comes in. So, may mga factors involved in assessing how much premium you'll be paying, how much premium babayaran ng client mo, bakit ganun yung premium niya, bakit mas mataas din another person, ano yung mga factors involved in determining ano yung premium na babayaran. So yun yung pag-uusapan natin in this chapter. Identify source of underwriting information. Underwriting, kasi hindi kayo familiar sa term. Underwriting is pretty much yung parang evaluation process. So, ganito kasi yung process. Okay? So, let's say, ako yung advisor, or kayo yung advisor. Si Mel, for example, is a licensed advisor. Ako yung client niya. Okay? So, ngayon, as the client, you have to get to know me. Okay? So, kailangan mo kung makilala. Kasi possible na, kahit na friend mo siya and all, hindi mo naman talaga alam yung everything about that person. So, the interview process is part of the application process. And then, alamin mo age, the basics, diba? Age, anong trabaho ko, may sakit ba ako, may maintenance ba ako, pag may nabanggit ako na, nagtitake lang ako ng maintenance for heart. So you have to find out bakit so take ng ganung maintenance because these things factor in kung insurable ba ako or if insurable ako, anong type of premium or how much yung premium that I have to pay depending on my insurability. So yun yung start ng process. You get to know that client so that malaman mo na insurable ba to? Insurable. So dito malalaman natin ano yung mga factors involved. And underwriting is what we call that process. So pag, let's say ikaw na, interview mo na ako, nalista mo na lahat, although nasagutan mo na yung mga questions sa application form, nasagot ko na, isa-submit mo yan, and then the company will evaluate it. Titignan mo yung mga tao tayo who will evaluate. Tapos titignan nila yung application. Pag meron silang mga doubts about certain things na sinulat mo doon, so they might ask for more. That process is called underwriting. Okay, so I'm pretty sure medyo new sa inyo yung underwriting na word. But once you are licensed, that's one word that you will always get to hear or see. Okay, so ano ba yung risk selection or underwriting? It's the evaluation of factors affecting your life insurance. Yun yung sinabi ko. Okay, so but you have to understand that. Evaluation of factors affecting your life insurance eligibility. Any factors that would make me eligible for life insurance. Okay, so yeah, underwriting is like getting your medical assessment from your doctor. Okay, so ang responsibility natin is to screen applicants for insurance without personal prejudice or biases. So we have to make sure we screen them properly. Kasi if hindi, ang talo would be the insured. Yung client mo. Kasi let's say, dun sa mga kanina, di ba, yung mga exclusions na nabanggit, di ba? Isa doon na parang may nangyari, isa doon na hindi natin na-declare, then nalaman ng company, kasi may sakit pala ako, during the time of the application. Di ba? Terminal illness na pala. Tapos nalaman ng, hindi nalaman, hindi mo dineclare doon. So na-reach as standard. And then, after a year, biglang namatay yung insured, then that's going to be a problem. Okay, ang matatawag doon, akala ng family, may makukuha sila, pero since hindi mo dineclare, hindi mo sinabi, then hindi nila makukuha yung benefits. So that's going to be a problem. So we have to make sure that we screen the applicants. Kahit kilala mo yan. May mga nangyayari before na ina-assume lang when I started. Minsan ina-assume na parang mag-asawa yata sila. Yung magkasama sila, kala mo mag-asawa sila. Yung pala, live-in lang sila. Diba? So in-assume ko na yung pangalan nitong nung babae, yung surname niya is the same as the surname ng lalaki. Then later I found out na mali pala. That's very minor, pero still, in-assume ko, which is not right. Diba? So, kailangan, we have to make sure that we screen properly. Okay, be in the lookout for anti-selection. Ano ba yung anti-selection? Yung tendency of persons with health impairments or hazardous occupations to apply for life insurance. Sino ba yung talagang may gusto kumuha ng life insurance usually? May sakit na. Mga hindi na eligible. Diba kasi na-realize nila, kailangan ko. Diba? Kailangan ko. Doon nila na-realize na kailangan ko. So, kukuha ko. Pero alam nila, may sakit na sila, and alam nila na possible na hindi na sila makakakuha kasi nga, possible na may experience sila with another company. Marami rin nangyayari ganito. Apply sa another company. Tapos, dineclare nila, sinabi nila. And then, sinabi sa kanila, ay sir, na-decline po kayo kasi ganito. Tapos nakausap nyo. Okay? Hindi nyo alam na nag-apply siya. Tapos hindi niya sinabi. Okay? Tapos sinabi lang niya, nag-apply ako sa ibang company pero hindi ko natuloy. Diba? Kasi syempre gusto niya talaga ma-insure. Sasabihin sa'yo, nag-apply ako pero hindi ko na tinuloy. So medyo ano na yun, you have to ask more information about that. Diba? So pag tinanong mo, ay meron ka bang ano, ganyan, sabihin mo. So possible sabihin niya, oo, pero minor lang naman. Clean naman yung last check-up ko, okay naman. Pero you have to ask more. Bakit mo ba kayo? Check up and so on and so forth. You have to know more specifics. The more you know, the better yung underwriting process. So, very important yun. I'm sure in your, pag once na license na kayo, you will go through that phase na magtatanong, i-declare ko ba? Hindi ko ba i-declare? Okay? So, yeah. But, you always have to declare. Okay? Yun yung part ng right process. Kailangan susulatin nyo doon lahat ng nila. Concerns, kasi ayaw na ang talo dyan, yung client din. Okay? So, yun yung iniiwasan natin, anti-selection, health impairments, or yung pag hindi na siya pwede, tsaka pa lang siya. Ano ba yung mga risk factors? So, una, physical, age is yung most common na alam natin. Age is the biggest factor of risk factor. Sabi, dito ba yun? Age. So, of course, obviously, pag matanda na, mas mataas na yung risk. Current physical condition. So, if you see your client, meron siyang physical impairment, diba? Minsan, hindi mo naman na kailangan tanongin, diba? Nakita nyo, putong yung kamay, or putong yung... You have to ask. You have to ask them, ano nangyari sa doon? Ano nangyari sa part yun ng process that you have to ask. Yung build, yung payat ba? Payat, weight, diba? Usually weight. Part naman yan ng questionnaire. Tatanungin mo, ano ba yung weight, sir? Ayan. So, pero factor yan. So, build, ang pasok dyan yung weight and height. Yung titignan. Pwedeng mas malaki ng konti, pero since matangkad naman siya, okay lang, pero mas maliit ng konti, may effect din yun, yung height mo. So physical is consideration. Personal medical history, ito yung sinasabi ko. Any history of whatever. May questionnaire yan. Madaming illnesses na tatanong sa'yo. May history of high blood ka ba? Are you taking something sa liver, sa kidney, etc. etc. You have to know. And then if meron siyang sinabing medical history, you have to understand further kung ano yun. Are you taking meds for that? Kailan nangyari to? Kailan nag-start? Okay. Are you doing regular consultation? When is the last consultation? Seeing the doctor? Etc. Doctor's name, the diagnosis of the doctor. If there are documents, then you have to present or at least later on. The duration of the illness, gaano katagal na ba to? Since when pa? Since bata ka pa? Or recently lang? Ganyan. For example, yung mga asthma. Sabi may asthma ako. Kailan siya nag-start? Anong bata pa ako? So hanggang ngayon ba, ganun pa rin? Hindi na. Pag sinabi niya hindi na, you won't take their word na ganun agad. Sabihin mo lang na, kailan yung last attack mo? Diba? Kasi kahit sabihin, hindi na, pero yung last attack was last year. Diba? Sinasabi lang nila na hindi na, kasi this year, wala pa, hindi pa nangyayari. So we have to further question or ask more information. Importante. And are you taking any medications? Let's say, inatake ka, ano yung tinitake mo to relieve you of that illness. So, kailangan alam mo rin yun. So, ang lagi ko sinasabi, kasi may mga advisors na rin naman ako. So, parang, you have to be curious. You have to be curious all the time dun sa condition ng client. Minsan kasi hindi natin iniisip, di ba? Pero from a perspective of just being someone you're building a relationship with, you have to be curious, ano ba yung nangyayari sa client? Para you have to understand. And the more you know, the more you can help the client as well. Diba? Kung paano siya, ano yung magiging expectation niya, at paano natin gagawin to, or ano yung pwedeng coverage. So you have to be curious about it. Yeah, drugs administered. And then family medical history. Parents ba? Nagkaroon ng mayroong condition, high blood, stroke, or whatever, stroke, when, kailan to, ano na yung condition ng parents ngayon, ilang taon na, buhay pa ba, patay na ba, diba? So you have to know those things. Occupation, ano yung trabaho? So there are occupations na mas risky, like if you're in the construction business, diba, mas risk siya of accidents. So tinitingnan din, no? So hazards usually are accident hazard, unhealthy working conditions, social hazard, and then financial, person's capacity to pay. Kumbaga, pag meron kang client na alam mong may pera, pero hindi mo sure anong ginagawa niya, medyo dapat you have to know. Bakit ba siya ganun kadaming pera? Bakit na kayang, saan niya nakuha yung pera niya? Kasi you have to know, baka nakaw pala yung perang yun, tapos i-transfer lang sa'yo para luminis yung record niya or para hindi na mahabol yung perang yun. So, you have to know kung saan gagaling yung pera. And then we also assess kung, kasi may declaration naman doon, your income is this much. Pero yung, let's say, ang income mo is, a year is 500,000. Pero bigla kang ang kinukuhang premium sa'yo is 300,000, 400,000. Paano nangyari yun? Eh, income mo a year is 500,000 lang. Diba? Or 600,000 lang. 50,000 a year lang. Or tama, 50,000 a year. Diba?
May hinihingi bang ganun documents? Let's say, ganun ka talagang kliyente na.
Usually, merong mga questionnaires large. Yung large amount questionnaire, I forgot large. Basta may mga questionnaires yan that they will ask. Sometimes they will ask, sabihin nila, may percentage din kasi yan. Like if your income is this, usually itong percentage lang ng ang premium na
Pwede ba ilagay sa-
na hindi ka mo questionin. Pag lumagpas ka doon sa threshold na yun, they will ask for, so ano ka na kasi, lagpas na from the, hindi naman sasabihin na hindi na pwede. Pero kailangan mo lang to show, saan mo nakuha itong perang ito? Diba? So like, may client ako, VIP siya, marami na siyang policies, and then recently kumuha ulit siya ng another policy na maliit lang naman, like 30,000 a year. Pero yung binabayaran niya currently, malaki na for the income niya. So, hihingi yung underwriter na, lumagpas ka na sa threshold yung client mo. So, where did this income come from? Diba? Saan mo nakuha to? Yung pambayad dito.
Hindi naman sila na-offense. Parang your question in their people.
Hindi, kasi you have to justify it. Sir, clarify ko lang. It's a matter of how you ask the questions din. Sir, clarify ko lang. This one is from ano ba to, sir, from your regular income or ano ba yung work nyo? Sige na.
I'll share that.
Yeah, sige.
Kasi po, sometimes there are clients, sabihin mo tayo.
Yeah, hindi po.
So, pagka ganyan, ang sinasabi ko, sir, we might not a proper amount of insurance that you have. We say, this is confidential. This is just between you and it will not come out to anyone. Ganun na lang.
Yeah.
Kasi po, yung IPOS natin does not allow us to give more than what they are earning.
Yeah.
Meron na siyang limitation. So, i-reject niya.
Yeah.
Kaya minsan, marami akong client ganyan na to. Lagay mo lang 500,000.
Actually, maraming ganun. Gusto nilang i-underdeclare kasi ang thinking nila, habul, habulin sila BI.
You can assure them that this does not do.
Yun yung laging concern. Babaan mo lang. Kasi, so,
Hindi, kaya lang yun, bawa, gusto mo yung parang gano'n na, di ba meron kasi mga type ng products na in one time, I want to invest na. May case na ba kayo na kasi kailangan ko ng additional, how can you support that? Where to get that?
Kunyari po, one time lang, pero ang sweldo niya is 500,000. Meron siya 300,000. We will just ask kung saan galing.
Oh.
Kasi po, meron tayo yung anti-money.
Yeah.
Pero kailangan ng proof, no?
Hindi naman po, meron po tayo dun sa discuss ni Sir Jeremy. Saan magaling ang pera?
Yeah. Pwede kasing savings talaga, nakaipon ka talaga.
Pero kung inaipon naman natin siya ng lola,
Yun, pwede.
Mga ganun, interest pa siya kung saan. Ganyan po.
Like this sa example na kinukwento ko about my client na parang tinanong, kasi lumagpas na siya. Kasi possible din naman, yung sinasabi kasi ni ma'am is that one-time application malaki. Possible kasi na over the years, ang dami mo na binabayaran, tapos kuha ka lang ng kuha. Pero yung income mo hindi naman nag-grow, yung dineclare mo na income same pa rin. Pero tuloy-tuloy pa rin. Yung nakikita nila na, nagpipay ka pa rin ng premiums, ang laki na nung binabayaran mong premiums, pero yung income mo same pa rin. So tatanungin ka. So like for the case of my client, tinanong ako, humingi lang na explanation kung ano yung lumagpas na sa threshold, kailangan na explanation, are there other sources of income? Kasi possible na merong ibang sources of income yung client that we don't know about, pero ang dinideclare lang niya is yung primary source of income niya. So for that case, yung client ko, it was a gift from the lolo to the apo, ganyan. So dineclare lang namin, this is a gift from the grandfather, kaya nakakuha ng additional 20,000-30,000 a year. Ganun. So, explain lang. Yan, possible rental. Yan, oo. Oh, yun. We assure din na confidential din. Kasi may mga data privacy. Lalo na ngayon, stricter from the past, especially from the past years. Mas strict ngayon talaga. Hindi basta-basta tayo nagda-divulge ng mga information. So, yun yung financial capability is also important in determining capability. Moral refers to the proposed insurer's lifestyle, habits, personal relationships, and general reputation which may pose risk. So lifestyle, smoking, drinking, even if, alam ko hindi ito masyadong na-declare, pero yung mga, ang usually, di ba, yung mga kabit-kabit, ganyan, usually yan, very sensitive information yan. But if you can draw it out for the, kasi minsan, di ba, kinukunan ng, ng insurance, di ba, tapos hindi pala niya asawa or whatever. We have to, meron tayong confidential report naman. Minsan, alam mo na, pero hindi lang, meron tayong financial advisor confidential report. You will declare it there. Kasi hindi naman talaga sinabi sa'yo ng client directly during that meeting. Pero alam mo na meron siyang other activities na ginagawa. So we have to also declare those things. So confidential report pwede naman.
Pero they allow it. Ng insurance sa magbabayad yung lalaki.
Tapos sa kabet. Depende. Wala pa ako na-experience na ganun. But I think depende rin yan on the situation of the marriage and anong
meron ko kasi sa LG, sa mga barangay. So, si barangay natin, meron siyang talipid, tapos yung asawa ng mga kapatid sa buhay. Nagmay na siya talipid niya. So, meron.
oh.
Ganun yung nangyari.
Yun yung magiging, kaya nga yun yung magiging problems dyan eh. You have to declare or, ang challenging kasi minsan hindi sinasabi. Although personally, wala talaga akong experience. Yan, meron yan. Maganda.
Pag ganyan po, natin siya, ako na sinasabi sa lalaki, na ang quick na bumigyan siya is the child.
Yeah.
Tapos po, ang trustee natin.
Yeah.
Wala kasi nakapit. So, yun naman po, kasi
Pag-group kasi.
interview.
Hindi kasi isa-isa eh.
So yun yung
Tapos,
nangyari.
idagdag ko yun dito sa mga
Yun nga.
sa moral, yung mga relationships ko, more people we ask them, do you have to be one, single partner, or medyo sometimes, mahirap itanong, pero kung kaya mo ninyo itanong ng magandang way, na compared to kung other activities on the side current partner. Sila po kasi meron cards.
Pero are they allowed na yung partner nila yung beneficiary?
Yes.
Yeah, pwede. Live in, usually pag live in, pwede rin.
Kahit na pareho, I mean for
Yeah. Kasi may insurable interest kasi. If talagang may dependency siya sa'yo, pwede, you have to justify kung bakit siya yung magiging beneficiary, bakit siya yung sure, bakit ikaw yung nagbabayad for that person, etc. So there are questionnaires around it. But if you can declare it na early on, better. Mga hobbies. Yan. Mountain climbing, racing, scuba diving. Ano ba yung baka mga extreme sports pala yung hilig ng client mo, you have to know about these things as well. Kasi nakaka-affect yan sa underwriting. And then kung saan sila nakatira, residence and travel. Even yung kung saan sila nagtatrabaho, these are OFW, may mga places rin and countries na hindi insurable, hindi pwedeng insure yung client kasi doon sila nag-work, or sila nakatira, umuwi lang dito sa dali. Or may mga high-risk locations din na mas risky and possible na hindi insurable or higher yung premiums na. Kasi yung risk. So, and then where they live, kailangan medyo aware ka rin ano ba yung area. So, we have different risk classifications, standard, which is, ito yung clean case na tinatawag natin. Ibig sabihin, walang, age lang pasok siya dun sa boundaries of being a standard application. Substandard, ibig sabihin, merong something dyan that was declared that is considered higher risk. Okay. Postpone, usually yung temporary. Usually, sa postpone, minsan yung mga buntis, ganyan. Minsan, although ngayon yata sa atin, parang hindi na masyadong, pero before, pag buntis, hindi ka agad, 7 months. Ngayon yata, longer na parang 8 months. Pwede na rin yata So, pero, hindi yan applicable to all companies. So, in general, minsan may mga ganong cases na. Since buntis ka, you're higher risk. So, i-postpone muna natin yung application mo. Once na nanganak ka na, we can re-apply for so, yan yung sample ng postpone. You were about to say?
7 months dati.
Yan, no.
8 months.
Mas, actually, may na time pa before, parang 6 or 5 months na yata or something. Pero yun, ngayon, mas lenient tayo. Decline, of course, is obviously, di talaga siya allowed. Usually, ito, yung mga nagkasakit na stroke na, may cancer, may medical history na, medyo grabe na talaga. Critically ill, declines. So, yan yung 4 categories. Clear ba to? Okay, practice. Anti-selection. Ano ba yung anti-selection? Refers to the general tendency on the part of what? Applicants for life insurance to opt for inexpensive plans, insurance, persons with impaired insurability to be more keen in obtaining insurance coverage than those persons who are in good health, agents to call on only those prospects who state no obligation to life insurance, or agency managers to discriminate between loyal agents and disloyal agents. B. Persons with impaired insurability to be more keen in obtaining insurance coverage than those persons who are in good health. So yun yung anti-selection. Okay. In most life insurance applications, the largest amount of information requested is data that describes yung desired benefits, yun ba yung hinihingi information, yung desired benefits or mode of payment, identifies the applicant, describes the type of insurance applied for, or relates to the insurability of the applicant. Dog, boy, C, A, D, lahat ba D? D? Okay, so yeah. Check mo yung insurability of the applicant. So yung mga factors na kino-consider natin. May ano yun, POF-MAR. Yung parang acronym, POF-MAR. Physical, occupation, F is yung, ano ulit yung F? Financial, moral, avocation, and residence. Very good. Okay, next. If a policyholder changes his occupation without notifying the company, might it affect the benefits under his policy? Or sabihin, kumuha ako ng policy and then after a year or so, nag-change ng work, ng occupation. Does it affect the benefits of the policy? No? O, sige, yes or no muna. Yes, affect ba yung policy or no? Who says yes? Who says no?
Diba may certain time lang, tapos after that, dapat yun.
Yun. So no. Dalawa na lang pagpipilian natin. Enough name reasoning. So no. No, benefits and premiums may only be changed at the renewal date of the policy. Or C, no benefits agreed upon at the inception of the policy may not be changed. Ano sa tingin nyo? C. Okay, C. So once na nag-agree, na-approve na yung policy mo, yun na yun. Kaya ang assumption dito, everything was declared properly, everything was assessed properly. Then yun na yun. If nag-change ka ng occupation, even if you say na nag-change ka ng occupation, yung old policy mo will not be affected. In fact, if nagkasakit ka, diba, right after, hindi naman na-apektuhan yung benefits. So it's the same thing. So yeah, benefits are in force. Policy are said to be final and cannot be affected by changing occupation after this. Okay, so, sige, tapusin natin itong Chapter 5, Part 1, Policy Provisions while the insured is alive. Okay. The insured, pag buhay yung, yung insured. Okay, so, so meron 3 policy provisions kasi na discuss. It is alive, and then, if the insured dies, and isa pa. So, understand the key provisions of a life insurance contract. Explain how dividend options work. Discuss the available options when transferring policy ownership. Okay, so, tingnan natin. So, life insurance is a unilateral contract. Okay, so, it's a contract that's for what? Okay, so, may contract yan. Once you are approved of a policy, your client will be provided a contract. Okay, nakastipulate lahat ng inclusions, exclusions, ano yung mga terms, ano yung mga benefits, etc. Mas detailed. Because it's a unilateral contract because only one party, which is the insurer, makes promises in terms of protecting individuals against financial losses. Meaning, yung benefits will be provided by just one party. Okay? Kasi as ako, nagbabayad lang naman ako, pero yung promise of the benefits is provided by the insurer lang. Okay? She said here. Makes promises in terms of protecting individuals against financial losses arising from life's risk. So, entire contract which includes a copy of the application form, the policy contract, all other related documents that form part of the contract. So, dun sa contract mo, makikita yun lahat. The proposal, the application forms, ano yung dineclare natin, lahat yun nandun. Okay? And then, the definition of terms, the exclusions, ano yung mga hindi kasama. So, as part of our role, then, we have to read the contract. Kasi minsan, mahaba yun eh. Okay, the client will not read. I don't think the client reads pag nakuha na nila yung policy. Some do, pero majority don't. Tayo, as advisors, we have to somehow read ano ba yung mga exclusions, ano ba yung mga definition of terms. Pag sinabing inatake sa puso, ano ba yung benefits ng makuha niya, paano, etc. Okay, so, nandun naka-indicate lahat doon. We also have a grace period, meaning if hindi nakabayad yung client on the due date, we give an extension. It's called the grace period. Additional 30 days from the due date to pay. During this period, you are still fully covered. So let's say due date ko today, hindi pa ako nakabayad. I have until next month of 23, August 23 more or less, to pay my premiums. Okay, so may palugit grace period. 1 month grace period. Hindi, lahat ng policy may ganun.
So what will happen after that?
Either the policy will lapse or depende rin sa policy yun. Yung sinasabi mo, VUL, there's account value na that would serve the buhay pa. Yeah. Pero overall, particularly the permanent plans, kasi ito, we're talking about the permanent plans, the policy will lapse. Pero later on, you will see rin ano yung mga options in case na hindi nakabayad. May mga provisions in case na lumagpas yung 30 days, ano yung mga options na pwede na meron si client, assuming na hindi na talaga niya kaya magbayad, pero gusto pa rin niya mag-cover. So later nung pag-usapan natin. But in general, client has 30 days to pay the premium from the due date. So what if I'm unable to pay during the grace period? If your permanent policy already has sufficient cash value and amount of the premium, you will be deducted from it. Okay, so yan yung isa mga options. You will deduct the premium from the cash value or the savings na sinasabi natin kanina about permanent plans. It will incur interest every year. Okay, tandaan niyo yung word na interest, may interest yan. You need to pay it back to the company. Interest yan na incur. So nababawasan at nababawasan then yung cash value nyo because of the interest.
Dapat responsibility yan ng insurance agent na client niya. Inform niya.
Yeah, oh. Actually, dapat i-explain yan during the application process na ganito yun mangyayari. Then remind them na kailangan mo file, otherwise it would incur certain interest and charges. So what happens to the death claim if the insured dies with an outstanding loan? Kasi pag hindi ka na nakakabayad, kaya nga siya may interest kasi it's treated as a loan. Diba? Inuutang mo from the company yung pambayad, kaya siya may interest. Okay. A standing loan plus interest will be deducted. So pag namatay si insured, okay, so let's say yung 1 million yung benefit niya, yung outstanding loan niya plus the interest, ibabawas dun sa 1 million. So he will not, the family, the beneficiaries will not get the full amount. Okay. So yun yung mangyayari if meron siyang outstanding loan. Clear ba yun? Okay. So, to keep your policy in force is important to consider the mode of payment. So ito crucial to in the sense that may mga options ka. Okay? In case na, let's say, kasi nangyayari rin na nag-annual payment ka ngayon at when you apply for the policy and then biglang nag-pandemic, hindi mo na kayang bayaran, but crucial that you have the option to change the mode of payment to quarterly para hindi kagad yung buo yung babayaran. So that's where the mode of payment comes in. Okay, quarterly is semi-annual. Usually yan yung mode of payments available for the permanent plans. Question ba? Question here. Okay, now let's talk about participating and non-participating plan policy. Ano ulit yung participating? Naalala niyo pa? Ano yun? Yes, tama. Renewed dividends, participating policy. Non-participating is the kabaltaran, walang dividends. Okay, so participating policy may share the company's profits, commonly called policy dividends. Pinag-usapan natin. And the non-participating policy does not earn dividends. So walang dividends yan. Now, what to do with the dividends? Ito, dividend options. Okay, so maraming options na ipapakita throughout the remainder of the session. So you have to identify anong option goes to which option. Anong terms goes to which options. Kasi baka malito kayo when it comes to the exams. Okay, yung pinag-uusapan pala dito, kunyari settlement option, pero ang pina-plug in nyo dun sa settlement option is a dividend option pala. Kasi nakakalito di ba? Ang daming options and then you will be confused which option is which. So we're going to talk about dividend options. What can you do with your dividends? Okay. So one option is the cash payment option. You can get the dividends as they become available. It's very straightforward. The second is the premium reduction option. Use dividends to pay future premiums. So you can use your dividends to pay your premiums. Okay, so ito yung mga things that, again, I remind you, ito yung mga things that you can do with your dividends. Okay, so cash payment option, premium reduction option. And then the interest option. Iwan mo lang, hayaan mo lang siya para mag-earn pa more. Okay? Clear? Yeah.
At the time when you get the insurance back, you have the option to select whether participating or not.
That depends on the plan. That depends on the product. So the company designs certain products as participating with some not participating.
Nung araw maraming participating. But recently, I haven't seen one. So, depende siguro if they're confident that they can do it. Depende kasi sa kung saan nila nilalagay yung pera.
Also sometimes
Mostly BUL lang siguro.
Hindi.
ito all
When we say
participating.
participating are permanent plans.
Okay.
Iba yung DUL. DUL is like the investments. Ang dinidiscuss natin ngayon sa PCTC are just permanent and term, di ba? So these are permanent plans. Meron din kasi dating, lalo na before, may mga permanent plans na may nag-earn talaga ng dividends. If that's the design. Siguro over the years, they've seen that they cannot, a lot of the companies cannot give out dividends din naman. So nag-zero. Kasi yung dividends are not guaranteed.
Yeah.
Di ba? So yun, kaya karamihan ngayon decided na non-participating. But we're discussing kasi hindi lang yung current situation. This is how insurance works overall. So it means in the future, there might be some products na participating with it. So dapat alam natin. So in case
Pero
may ganun-
malalaman natin yun ba pag nag-offer tayo?
Yeah, we know.
Yeah.
We will know if it's participating.
Either
or
sa
not.
proposal, makikita mo yun, malalaman mo kung participating siya. But just to kasi na-bring up yung name, yung pangalan ng VUL. So if you know about VUL, i-park nyo muna yung
Yeah.
knowledge nyo about
Sorry,
VUL. Hindi, it's okay, it's
Okay
okay.
lang.
Kasi like si Sir, meron din siya. Kayo ba, meron kayong VUL? Yan, meron kayong VUL. You might confuse it here. Ang target natin here is to understand the non-VUL product. And all of these things relate to the non-VUL. Kasi pagdating sa exam, baka malito kayo kasi you are thinking of the
Yeah.
VUL. Especially if wala kayo na itong mga plans na to, like yung term or the participating. So, ang isipin nyo, ay yung VUL ganito, pero hindi yung VUL. So, these things relate to non-VUL products. So, you have to focus on that non-VUL lang. Isipin nyo, hindi to VUL, hindi to VUL, hindi to VUL. So,
Pero
iba to.
also, for me, this training PCTC is the most important training if you're entering this industry. Kasi ito lahat yung foundation of life insurance. VUL is just an expansion. Ganun lang eh. Pero ito talaga lahat yun. The non-forfeiture options, yung automatic premium loan, mga ganyan. All these things that will be discussed. So, sige yan.
This is the protection.
Yeah.
Kasi ito, hindi na po sa pera na like the VUL, no? Diba?
May possibility,
Can happen
yeah.
possibility.
Well, may possibility maubos if naka-loan ka. Pag hindi ka nagbabayad, tapos naka-loan ka, tapos kinain na ng interest yung loan. Right? So, yun lang. Yun lang yung possibility. So, go ahead, Jeremy. A few more minutes before we have our break.
Sige.
Yeah.
Tapusin na natin itong part na to para it's a few slides na lang. So another is a paid up additions option. You can purchase additional coverage of the same plan without medical requirement. You can use your dividends. Again, this is dividend options. Use your dividends to get more coverage of the same plan. And yearly renewable term, you can use your dividends to buy additional term plan that is good for 1 year. So alam niyo naman na yung term, year naman yung term. Again, kaya kanina, very early on, we're trying to establish na familiar kayo with the terms and ano yung features nila. Kasi nga, you will come across it. Pag alam niyo yun, pag kabisado niyo, madali lang to. So, dividend options, yearly term renewable. Alam ko na kagad ano yung makukuha ko without reading the, ibig sabihin, I can use my dividends to buy a term. Ano ba yung term? It's a period per end covered. So, very crucial siya in terms of understanding the whole thing, the whole concept. Okay, so clear yun? Those are the dividend options. Okay, 5 yun. Sure. Cash payment option, premium reduction option, the interest option, paid up additions, and year dividend. Dividends are not guaranteed. You can't stress enough na hindi sila guaranteed. Therefore, these options depend on your actual dividends, the policy year. So, hindi siya guaranteed. So, depende siya. Yung mga options na yun would depend if naka-earn ng dividends sa policy. Transfer of ownership. Okay, what goes on with transfer of ownership? Assignment refers to the process of transferring your ownership rights to another party called the assignee. Usually, ginagamit to pag nag-loan kayo, yan, isang example of transfer of ownership. A collateral assignment of life insurance temporary assignment. Appointing the bank, the lender, as the primary death benefit to use as security for the Sabihin, if nag-loan kayo, let's say sa bank, di ba? Familiar ba kayo with housing loan, ganyan? They will ask you, it's called the MRI, mortgage redemption, para pag namatay yung nagbabayad ng loan, bayad na rin yung loan niya. Okay, you will get an insurance, assign it to the bank, meaning the benefits of that insurance, the proceeds of that will go to the bank. And that would make your loan paid off na pag namatay yung nagbabayad. So that's how it works. So yan yung collateral assignment of the insurance. So what you can do. If the borrower dies before the loan is fully paid, the bank receives the amount owed to the death benefit and the remaining balance is then directed to the beneficiaries. So may beneficiaries pa rin. But makukuha lang ng beneficiaries is whatever's left from that remainder amount of the loan. Sa transfer of ownership. Collateral assignment will cease if the loan is fully paid. Okay, so pag tapos na yung loan, and then bayad natin, tapos na yung assignment. Absolute assignment, the transfer of ownership rights is irrevocable and permanent. Pag sinabing absolute assignment, transfer of ownership rights is irrevocable and permanent na. Okay, so hindi siya temporary katulad ng example ng irrevocable and permanent, the irrevocable beneficiaries.
I think kasi yung ownership nito transfer.
Yeah.
So, di ba, pwedeng yung insured hindi pwedeng palitan.
Ah,
but the
tama,
ownership
tama,
can
tama,
be
tama.
changed. Yeah.
So let's say ako yung owner, I can transfer the ownership of this policy to, let's say, my wife. Siya na yung magiging owner, siya na yung magiging payer, or whatever. So pwede ko i-transfer yun. Permanent.
I had a client because she was the mother just in the States. So,
Pinatransfer. Yeah. Yeah. So that's all. So yun yung example of absolute transfer, assignment of ownership. Okay, so yun lang.
So yung owner doon is the one insured.
No, the one paying usually.
The one paying.
Kasi the owner has control of what he or she will do with the insurance policy, whether withdrawin niya na, gano'n ipapaterminate niya, whatever, mag-take siya ng loan, gano'n. So, kunyari, ikaw yung owner, nilipat mo sa anak mo, wala ka nang magagawa ngayon kung ano mang gawin niya.
Kung sinurrender niya yun, wala na.
Right? Oo, yun.
Kung sinurrender niya yung policy, wala ka nang say doon kasi siya na yung owner. So, pero pag ikaw pa rin yung owner, if gusto niya i-surrender yun, it has to go through you. In fact, ikaw yung may say doon. Surrender ba na? So, the owner is parang yung owner, siya yung may-ari ng policy. Ikaw lang yung insured. May question? Para kasi may question. Okay, so, which of the following statements best describes automatic premium loan provision? A provision whereby the company automatically pays the premium out of the loan value and charges it as a loan to the insured. If said premium due is not paid within the grace period, ito yung automatic premium loan provision. A provision whereby one life insurance company will guarantee payment premium to another life insurance company. A provision whereby a loan up to the amount of the annual premium is automatic. A provision whereby the company lends the insured the amount of a premium to ensure that the non-forfeiture options will be paid. Ano ba yung automatic premium loan provision? Let's say, after the grace period, hindi ako nakabayad, anong mangyayari? It says A. Okay. B. C. D. D. The rest. L. D. Either A, B, or C, or D. Yan ang sagot dyan. Okay. Bakit mo nasabing D?
For features.
That's the insured amount. Hindi eh. That's the amount, insured the amount of premium eh. The correct answer is A. It automatically pays the premium out of the cash loan value. Yung D kasi sinasabi niya, provision whereby the company lends the insured amount doesn't really say na babayaran niya automatically yung premium. Papautang lang kita para mabayaran mo yung premium. Pero technically, hindi mo sure kung babayaran niya yung premium or hindi. So yung A is automatic. Pag hindi ka nakabayad after the grace period, babawas ko to sa as a loan. Yeah, cash value. Right. So automatic premium loan provision states that after the grace period, the premium is still unpaid. The company will automatically take out a loan equivalent to the unpaid premium against the policy's cash value and use it to pay the premium. So kailangan gamitin to pay the premium.
Saka keyword yung automatically.
Automatic.
So usually sa mga exams, yun yung closest talaga. I can understand yung letter D medyo confusing. Then, pinapautang ka rin. Pero mas
tama, yung keyword yung automatic.
Mas complete yung definition ng A eh. Tandaan niyo para tayo nagtitake ng law. Sa totoo lang, in life insurance, these are contracts. In a way. So, lalo na sa mga exams.
Yan, ito yung keyword.
Tama
Automatic
yung words.
premium loan. Automatic. Tama. Ano yun? Keywords. In order for an assignment of a life insurance policy to be binding upon the company, A, it must be made in writing and filed with the company. B, it must be of the limited type. C, the company must be satisfied that it's justified. And D, the company must certify its validity. Para maging binding yung assignment of life insurance policy. Ano sa tingin niyo? Anong sagot? Sa tingin niyo? A? Everyone agrees with A?
Ano yung solution ng time?
Pinakabahan ko yung 10 years na.
Meaning,
Tayo, 2013 din ako eh. 2013 din ako. So.
yan, when assigning a policy, whether temporary, it must be made in writing. Parang dapat clear, documented na it is assigned to that. So let's say, yung example kanina wherein you will assign the bank as the beneficiary of your policy. Dapat alam ni KIA na this policy is assigned to the bank. So dinideclare yun sa may submit kang form to say na it is assigned, tapos pipirmahan nila yan, then you will submit it to the bank. Kasi kailangan din malaman ng bank na meron ka talagang policy and yung company who's providing that benefit agrees or signs off na yung benefits nga nito sa bank mapupunta. So kailangan clear siya in writing. So you have to file it. Hindi lang siya yung automatic bahala na. Diba? So, okay, last few. The grace period provision in life insurance policies is designed to compel the insured to pay premiums more promptly, permit the company to extra charges, give the insured more time to pay the premium while coverage remains in force, and D, terminate the contract of insurance automatically. Meron pa bang mag-iibang sagot dito? Okay, so the purpose of grace period is to make sure that the owner would be given more time, okay, to pay the premium. And 30 days. All right. Lunch break. We have 4 more sections left. We finish that after the lunch.